Has this ever happened to you? You're invading in a fair and balanced PvP environment when suddenly you come across a strange and rare sight, a host and several phantoms chasing down a red invader. You try and flag the red invader down. Hey, let's go fight this gank squad together. The magic words unable to summon phantom even appear on the screen, but your red buddy has decided that he wants no part of this. So you run on down the stairs to take on two people, an impossible task that surely no man has ever done before. I'm sorry. I can't keep that up. We all know how this fucking ends. Alright, this is Learn to Invade. I am Saint Riot, and today we are talking about motherfucking summoners. How to kill a summoner. That's right, I've been promising to make this fucking video in every other video I've ever made. I have a whole series on this channel of Learn to Invade stuff. There is a Learn to Invade on flanking, there is a Learn to Invade on kiting, and now this one, which is about dealing with summoners, which everybody on Reddit bitches and moans and complains about the most. And the answer to summoners is actually so fucking simple that when I tell you it, you're going to be mad that you didn't think of it yourself, unless of course you did. Oh look, summoning another phantom. But my Eldritch Faithful, he's got to be showing up anytime now, right? Right? Anytime now. Okay, maybe he's not coming at all. Whatever. Oh, look! He made it. He showed up. And a Mad Dark Spirit showed up. I don't know whose side he's going to be on, but, you know, it's the fact that he came. It's the thought that counts. Besides, if the Invaders team is putting on a strong effort, maybe he'll decide he wants to be on that team. Maybe he'll decide that's the winning team. So what happens here is the fight is split off into two separate battles. And I'm going to go ahead and kill Skinny Jeans Havel here, just in time for another Phantom to show up. And this guy is summoning left and right. Let's get something just right off the bat. See that Mad Dark Spirit there swinging a great sword around? Yeah. This video is not for him. We can't... I'm assuming if you're watching this, you have a more basic understanding. You have a more... not basic. You have a more in-depth understanding of how invasions work and how they should play out. I'm not here to fucking show you the light. I'm basically just here to give you a different set of eyes and maybe show you something that you hadn't thought about, or show it from a different angle. That's the whole purpose of this. It's not... I can't teach Mad Dark Spirit. None of us can teach Mad Dark Spirit, who swings a great sword one-handed in the widest possible swing arc and hits his teammate so many times that he runs out of stamina and then allows the host to get to the summon sign and summon another phantom. So we have lost this, and not only have we lost this, there is now a wizard involved. And if you've watched any video on my page, or if you choose to do so after seeing this video, you will learn that I fucking hate wizards. I can't stand them. Not wizards, ganking wizards. I cannot stand gank wizards. Fucking hate them. I hope they all die. So I'm in a bad way here. But there's no seed active, so I'm drawing everyone out. I'm gonna let the Aldrich Deacons start shooting their fireballs here. I'm gonna wake up the Giants, and I'm gonna have a chance. Except, where did Purple Bro go? Oh, he's gone. He's just retreated forever. But maybe he'll show up right in the nick of time, right? It's not like he's just, you know, hanging out and waiting for something to die so he can collect his stupid bone and go home. This wizard never runs out of stamina. But it's fine. Get myself out of the corner. Right before the giant brings his foot down on the wizard, they cripple it. So we have to retreat. We're out of Estus. Thanks for all your help. And then we die, cold and alone, to a fucking wizard. Because we couldn't beat a summoner. Guys, it's time we learn to invade, and we learn how to beat a summoner. Now, we live in this fantasy world where we think, I've killed all of their phantoms, I've killed their Dark Moon, I've killed their Blue Sentinel, now they must honorably face me, and then I will give them the Hornet Ring repost with a charcoal pine bundle. And when they survive that somehow, I will wait for them to wake up, and I will R2 poke them as they panic roll away. And I'll wave, and I'll accept my pale tongue and my ember, and I'll return to my own world because they were honorable. If you believe that, you should jump off of a fucking cliff, because the mystical Pegasus will come and carry you away to Dark Souls 1, where that shit might have happened. No, this is Dark Souls 3. You're going to get ganked and knife fucked to death. What's more likely to happen is you'll get your one-on-one, and you'll get your parry, and your sweet-ass charcoal pine bundle repost with the hornet ring, and you'll look up and you'll see another fucking phantom. This is all real, by the way. I just edited it well. So, plan A, number 1, Alpha First Prime, kill the host while he has a phantom. It's the easiest fucking way. Hosts are retarded when they have phantoms. They forget how to play the game, if they ever knew it all. They get brash and brave and reckless and stupid. Plan A, number 1, Alpha Numero Uno Prime, is kill the host while he has phantoms. That red there just did something very smart, and he hit the host with an Undead Hunter Charm. So I sit there and I tank all of the spin to win. Now I'm screwed, but the red was smart. This is way easier. Kill them while they have phantoms. You don't have to deal with them retreating. You don't have to deal with chasing them. You don't have to deal with hitting your partners. You don't have to deal with any of it. Just kill them while they have their partner. Plan A. Every time that's... But it's too late for that. He's already made it back. He's at the bonfire, or the bonfire area. He's at the summon area. So what are we doing? Shooting crossbow bolts. You can be throwing knives. Don't cast spells that are long animations. If you have quick animation casts, sure, do it. But constantly be putting on pressure. That way they never have time to stand still and summon. If they heal, that's fine. That's just another Estus flask down the hole. Which brings me to my biggest pet peeve about this. When invaders are chasing down a host, we become pituitary retarded people. It's hilarious. Stop playing like that. So here's a plan B. Another invader shows up. I'm going to guard my yard. This area right here, the top of this balcony, that's my yard. I'm only going to attack if he comes up here. And then I'm going to let the Aldrich Faithful do his thing. Pick an area. If they come to it, guard it, attack. Make sure you're not hitting your partners. And then let them take the rest of the area, depending on how many you've got. If it's just one and he's content to chase people everywhere, let him do it. You only need to guard one spot. Typically, you would want it to be the spot where the summon signs are going to be. So, going back to invaders being stupid when they're chasing down a summoner, this applies to everybody. I'm not, like, picking on anyone. Like, we all do it. You see it, and it looks like the finish line. It is not the finish line. The finish line is when the host has no more Estus. That's the finish line. It's so hard to punish people drinking Estus in this game that you shouldn't even count that as the finish line. They have to be out. That's the finish line. Them summoning another phantom did not give them any Estus back. What gives them Estus back is when invaders die. So if you're hitting other invaders, you're just putting those other invaders closer to dying. Plan C. Just stay the hell out of the way. Let the other guys take care of it. They're content to swing their massive fucking great swords every which way, and all they're doing is damaging each other. Don't be in on it. Don't be a part of it. Don't be another thing for the invaders to hit so that the host can kill one of you and then get his Estus back. He doesn't gain any Estus. It's a, net sum game. You would rather not be involved and be doing one less attack's worth of damage, but keeping the host from getting more Estus, than you would doing 1 or 2 attacks worth of damage to the host, and then you wind up dying, or you end up killing another invader, and now the host gets an Estus back. The finish line is when the host is out of Estus. So this time we're going to try something a little different. This invader I just invaded with. Things went pretty well. He seemed pretty smart. He got mad when the other invader was hitting him. So what we're going to try is something I call double dutch, like jump rope. You ever do double dutch? Plan D, double dutch. When he went away, I came in to attack. Now look how far away I'm going. You don't have to be this far away, but you shouldn't be much closer than that, okay? The reason that is because you don't want to be anywhere near Greatsword Pyromancer Man, because nothing he does is going to be limited to a confined space. So he backed off, I went in and hit. Then I hit him from afar with the crossbow, fireball comes, we were flanking, which, by the way, I have a video on flanking, but that's double dutch. When he goes out, you go in. Basically like tag team in and tag team out. He's going to run out of stamina eventually, and when he does, he's going to roll away. So when he rolls away, you roll in, and that's when you start your attack, and you keep the host busy that way. Alright, for something a little different than the sword and board, this is my Greatsword Pyromancer Man. And Greatsword Pyromancer Man is going to be fighting Dark Moon Blade Katana Man, of course, because that's all ever was or has been, is Dark Moon Katana Man. Anyway, this invasion is very early on in Pyromancer Man's Ganks City days. He is not used to invading with others. Alright, he is a great sword and a shit ton of spells that go everywhere and do a shit ton of stuff. Alright, so this is when I learned a very valuable lesson as Greatsword Man. It is much easier to hit your partner than you think it is. That Aldrich Faithful just died basically because I hit him twice. That wasn't the hit that killed him, but that was the one, you know, those were two very important hits in a Phantom's life. So now I'm stuck and I'm by myself. And I'm trying to think about what I did as my health dwindles to nothing during a huge lag spike, as some Phantom gets summoned from nowhere and a Dark Spirit shows up, also nowhere to be seen. More sweet parries. So what I'm doing is I'm kiting these guys around. Check out my channel for more videos on kiting. And I'm just trying to whittle them down as best I can. Pop tears. That Phantom does not heal after this, which means he has no Estus, which I probably noticed right about there. Okay, so he's not going to come near me. So it's just me and the host, just swinging away. And I'm not going to follow him and chase him because that would be silly. I'm just going to keep running from him. Now, the Phantom is content to chuck firebombs at me from 100 yards away, which is fine. I'd rather him do that than hit me. Went for Black Serpent there to kind of try and split them up, and if it hit the Phantom, hey, cool, bonus. Now I see the red coming up behind him, so I turn around to fight, and that kills the Phantom at the cost of a little bit of Estus to me, but I'm about to regain one, so no big deal. The host uses another Estus. That's another one down. Now, for a moment here, he decides he's going to try and kite us around, which is actually pretty clever, but I take a running R1 from Valor Heart via my partner. See an opening here, and I go for a poke because it seems, even if it doesn't hit, oh, hit my partner twice. And that's probably about the time I realized that that's not how it's going to work when you're playing with great swords or spells. I was in such a hurry to be helpful that I wasn't being good. It's easy. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So, like any person who's played Dark Souls before, I don't go wildly swinging while there's a corpse getting smashed on. Because even if I did hit someone when they both got up, it would probably be my partner. And look, he managed to survive that repost, so it's not like the host can stick around to finish him off because I'm right there if he does, and he's probably low on stamina already anyway. So we gotta chase this guy down. We'll try double dutch. We'll see if double dutch works. I'm being smart now, okay? I'm gonna treat this like I would a longsword. I'm not going to attack unless we're flanking and we're on opposite sides of each other. And I'm not going to attack unless I see he's backed out. Right now, the other guy's backed out, so I come in. Alright, I get hit a little bit. I decide maybe double dutch isn't the best option for this particular teammate. I'll try to guard my yard. My yard is the outer perimeter of this balcony here. If I see an open shot and he's here, that's when I'll swing. Alright, there's one. Go for the poke, but he's lagging the fuck out. Here comes a Phantom. Not gonna freak out. because a phantom being summoned doesn't magically give the host Estus back. It's no big deal. It's just Dark Sword Katana Man, and we've already beat him once. Got 2 really good hits in there. Went for the poke on the host, but he was out of the way, and I couldn't see him anyway. So, we split off into 2 separate one-on-ones. If the other invader is good, then he can keep the host from summoning other people by just persistently staying on him. Well, here comes another phantom. Now that's not on the other invader. He started summoning that as soon as he got on the platform. Rebuff my weapon. Now we've got 2 phantoms and the host. What plan do you think we can use to beat this summoner? If you said double dodge, you were obviously wrong. If you said guard in your yard, you were obviously wrong. None of that worked. So what would work then? I'll tell you what would work. Plan A, number 1, numero uno alpha. Kill them while they have phantoms. It's just the easiest thing in the world to do. This has been Learn to Invade. I am Saint Riot. I hope this has helped you. I hope it's shown you maybe a different perspective. I'll see you guys next time.